Happy New Year, welcome back. If you're new here, my name is Grayson Gibson, welcome to the channel. Today we're going to be talking about some coffee that I received last week called Bottomless Coffee Roasters Kintamani Highlands Single Origin Bottomless Coffee. Let's get into it. Okay, so right off the bat, I actually think this is going to be a really fun region for pretty much anybody to enjoy, not only if you're big into coffee and kind of a coffee nerd like I am, but also if you're a beginner. Indonesian coffees in general tend to be on the sweeter side, but they can also be a little bit more complex and earthy, so it's enough to keep both beginners and experts engaged, which is always a plus. Indonesian beans are fun because they are a little bit sweeter. You can definitely find something more on the earthy side too if that's what you're into. It's just a really diverse region in general. So I do recommend using a pour over for the first time you taste any coffee. I usually try coffees pour over for the first time just because it's a good way to get a clean and fairly balanced and even extraction, and it helps me put that coffee's best foot forward. And I will have a video coming out about proper pour over technique, so make sure that you subscribed and you hit the bell to stay notified so that you can catch that video when it comes out next. So Blossom's take on this Balinese coffee is actually really cool. It's called Subak Abian. I don't know if I'm pronouncing that right, so please forgive me if I'm not. But it's called Subak Abian because it's named after a co-op that uses the traditional irrigation systems that were developed by Hindu priests in the region over 1,000 years ago. And this is actually really cool because they emphasize harmony between the environment, humans, and God, and because of that they stick to this more traditional, labor-intensive and natural processing method. The natural processing method is a lot more environmentally friendly because instead of washing the cherries and using all that water, the farmers literally lay these beans out for about 3 to 6 weeks and let them dry in the sun, and that causes the sugars in the cherries to kind of interact and mingle with the coffee beans when the enzymes break down. And I will have a video about different processing methods as well, so again, make sure you're subscribed and you hit the bell to stay notified so you can see that video when it comes out too. So right off the bat, on the bag, it does say that there are notes of strawberry, orange cream, and cane sugar. A lot of those things I definitely taste. First and foremost, right off the first sip, I just get blasted with strawberry, which is always a ton of fun. But I also get a really faint creamsicle taste, which is that orange cream that they're talking about. And it's enough to make you curious enough to just keep drinking the coffee, which is always the goal, and it's definitely a plus. So another brew method I would recommend for this coffee, especially if you live in a warmer region like I do, or if you just like iced coffee, is to do an ice pour over. Especially if you live in a warmer climate, the strawberry and the creamsicle flavors are just going to be like amazing with an ice pour over, which is actually what I did this weekend, and I gifted it to my friends who thoroughly enjoyed it. So I highly recommend it. I'm going to admit, I didn't know who Blossom Coffee Roasters were until I started using Bottomless. Now, Bottomless is cool because unlike the other coffee subscription services, they give you a smart scale, and that scale measures how much you drink coffee and it tracks your patterns, so that scale is going to algorithmically order you more coffee when your scale dips below a certain weight. So for me, that happens quite a bit because I drink a lot of coffee. So I usually get in coffees weekly, which is always fun. They're not a sponsor for this video, but I do have an affiliate code. All you have to do is sign up and pay for your first bag plus the scale, which is still very affordable. And then after that, if you use my affiliate code, you get your second bag for free. So make sure if you're going to use Bottomless, save yourself some money, hit that affiliate code down on the bottom in the description. If you want to follow along while I receive these coffees pretty much weekly because I drink so much, you should follow me on Instagram. I will give my initial thoughts there. You might see some cool pictures as well. So definitely make sure you follow me on Instagram to stay updated on what coffees I'm trying from Bottomless. As always, guys, thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed this video, go ahead and hit that like button. And if you're not already, make sure you're subscribed and hit that bell so you get notified when I post those new videos. That's it. Peace out. Oh, take like 50. All right, here we go.